Yeah, that's all. So basically, I'm just tired sometimes of how these guys make my heart feel because for
Yeah.
some reason these guys have a red card and they kind of played better than us, who had 11 men. And when João Pedro was offside, he did the whole bicycle kick stuff and the ball ended at the back of the net. I almost lost it. But of course, the replay showed that he was clearly offside, even though Gary Neville was trying his best to make it sound like it wasn't. That guy is such a twat, man. I don't know. There's so much hatred you can have for a club. And just, as in, it's not.
His
I,
comments being so boring. I must say.
you're a bloody pundit that is paid loads of money. The least you can do is to be objective. Even if you know it's kind of like you hate Arsenal with every part of your body. But João Pedro was miles offside. Like, come on. Like, come on, bro. So I'm just happy that we got the 3 points. And I was just because prior to the game, Leeds against Man City, for the life of me, I don't know why they did not convert the chances they had. But that's just football for you. So we are in serious pressure going into this game. And anything more than 3 points would have been a disaster. I really loved how Sanchez was just being useless in the goal. Clearly, I wish
Actually, I was hearing in the week he was better than Raya.
No,
Apparently, wasn't even close.
no, come on, no.
Seriously, this is what.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
No,
Yeah.
seriously, this is what Chelsea fans were saying.
Yeah, well,
they weren't in the
I
same
think
level.
anyone's better than anyone. Obviously.
In what world? I didn't joking right now. You know the amount of games that Sanchez has gifted us. Remember the one in Stamford Bridge when it was 2-1 and he gave the ball straight to Declan Rice?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I've had so many dramas from that guy, man. I just wanted Jokic to steal the ball from his leg and play it into an empty goal. That would have been
They are never winning any titles with Sanchez in goal.
Yeah, I agree. But I was a bit disappointed with AJ. I thought he would have built on the North London derby performance. I wanted Havertz to come to play in midfield, but I also understood why he went to attack to take out Gyökeres. So everyone has gotten a 3 point. Let's just move on to Brighton, and I'm just happy.
Yeah.
At least I said pieces we have not scored in a long time. So you can see them cook again in that regard, even though everybody is hating. So I read somewhere on Asblock, he said everybody is talking about how we are terrible at set pieces, but folks don't talk about how our deliveries are so good. Rice, Saka, then the determination of the players to actually get to that ball. See how Gabriel floated in the air for like 3 years just to make himself available to dot the ball to Saliba, and that's how we got our first goal. So I'm good with that, bro.
Sorry, I've just only seen Dom's message privately. I'll try my best. I will try my best because
stop asking questions. I've got video re-recorded for tomorrow. Would you?
Oh my god! But we will go back to the Declan Rice topic because we were on that.
We'll move on. I've done it tomorrow.
Yeah, I think only Seb answered the question. To be fair, we'll go to Tom next. If Declan Rice is injured, who would you be starting in midfield? Would it be Norgard or would it be Lewis Skelly?
I think it's fair to say we've got options, right? We've got, let's just say Odegaard's back. Apparently, it's nothing too serious. We've got him. We've got Eze. We've got Havertz. We've got Lewis Skelly. We've got Norgard. I think Calafiori could probably do a job in midfield as well. We've seen.
No experimenting. Do not experiment.
No
8 games to go.
Not now, man. Not now.
Hold on a minute.
You put in
What about trying against Mansfield, Seb?
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, that's the time to try. But you do not experiment
Experiment.
in a title race with 8 games to go.
I mean,
Hold on a minute.
I agree.
With 9 games to go.
Hold
I
on.
agree.
Man.
I
Nine
agree.
games.
I wouldn't see Miles Lewis Skelly as an experiment in midfield, but I would certainly see Calafiori as one.
But we don't
So I
do
definitely
that. Better not be doing that.
Hold on a minute. I asked Tom actually. So before you lot move, let's hear
You
from
don't
Tom.
experiment with 9 games to go.
I mean, you can have.
Everyone's agreed with you.
I'm telling you now, I am not having this title lost this season. I'm not having it.
Yes, you said.
Yeah, we get it. We get it, Tom.
Well, I mean, you can have Zubimendi and Norgard behind a 10. You can have Norgard sitting behind 2 more attacking players. You can have Zubimendi with a Havertz and an Odegaard. Like, there's many options around it. Obviously, if Mikel Merino was here, he would be in such good use.
Yeah.
But I touched on it at the start. Hopefully, it's just a couple of games maximum with Declan.
He
Because
was
obviously
indicating on
he's-
social media this morning, by the way, that he was absolutely fine.
Did he?
he
but
hasn't said
Ben
it
White.
outright.
Anyway,
it wouldn't surprise me because
Anyway,
Declan Rice
we should be beating-
hasn't really had many injuries in his career, let alone at Arsenal.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was.
Yeah, but he was really struggling though. He was still a left in the pitch.
Rice. We should be beating Brian. If we don't beat Brian, but just because we've got Rice, then there's problems. Come on, then there's problems. You should be rested for a game like that, even if he's not 100%. You don't risk it. Should be more than
Well,
good
who are you
enough
playing in
to
midfield
beat
then?
Brian.
Who are you playing in
Without-
midfield then?
Sorry,
Who are you playing in midfield then?
Norgard and Zubimendi, or even go Norgard and then Eze and Odegaard.
No,
Should
we
be-
can't
it's-
experiment.
It should be good enough to beat Brighton. Come on.
Can't experiment though, Seb.
It's not experimenting. He did it against West Ham until Odegaard got injured. He's done it a few times actually.
No, but we're playing Brighton away from home though.
Yeah, okay. We should be beating Brighton without Rice. If we can't beat them just because of Rice, then there's problems.
Okay, why can't we experiment against them?
No, we don't experiment. No, you play people in a natural position who know what they're doing.
We played last time we played Brighton, he played Declan Rice at right back.
Why do you think that was?
Because he was experimenting.
He was not experimenting. Why do you think that was? Who did we have available? Who did we have out?
He could have played
Because we didn't have a right back.
back.
Because Timber, because he's burnt out Timber. And White can't stay fit. It's all on this manager. You better get this title over that line, or that is it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm serious now.
Dom, what would you do?
I'm not telling you.
Oh shit, was that another one of them questions? Yeah.
No, that genuinely is. I recorded it earlier. That is genuinely the topic of tomorrow's video. So I think, whether Rice is injured or not, I think one of Rice or Zubimendi, look, Arteta has rotated a lot this season, but they are the two players that haven't been rotated a lot. Well, I'm sorry, Seb, it is a fact. But Zubimendi and Rice are the two that haven't been rotated. And they did look tired. And I think that was you could see it in the last 20 minutes where we really struggled to get control of that game in the last 20 minutes. We should have been able to keep that ball away from Chelsea. But, obviously Rice goes off, but we just look really tired in the middle of the park. So I think you're probably going to have to play one of them with the injury to Moreno. But you could do what Tom said, which is obviously play 2 10s. I'm not sure that we'll do that because I think Brighton, we need to beat Brighton and we should beat Brighton. I'm not sure Brighton's a side you play 2 10s against because they are very quick in transition.
Yeah, sorry to cut you, but with the 2-10s, I was thinking more longer term against different opponents.
Yes, I think that is that they are options there. Yeah, I think So I think for me, I mean Norgard has to start this one, and I'd start Norgard and Miles Lewis-Skelly against Mansfield. But one of Zubimendi or Rice needs to miss out for Norgard against Brighton. Because I think that is the area of the pitch where we haven't seen a rotation, unlike the other areas where we have.
Yeah, I mean, this is why I wanted to see a midfielder come in January, because
and there was one there. There was one there out there.
Goretzka.
The one that didn't want to leave Bayern Munich.
He was right there.
I thought you were talking about Kobe Mainu, but
No, there was one right.
I would have taken Kobe Mainu, to be fair.
Goretzka.
No one did it because he wanted to stay at Bayern Munich.
How come it was offered everywhere? If it was done
Dom,
earlier,
you have to make them available.
exactly. There you go. Exactly. And don't say it can't be done because of course it can.
Bayern Munich were trying to shop him, and he wanted to stay at Munich. And he's sensible to stay at Munich. He's going to get silverware. He's going to pick up medals, and it means in the summer he can go and get a bigger wage when he moves on because there'll be no transfer fee. It makes perfect sense for Goretzka to stay. There's no incentive for him to leave in January.
Yeah, but I'm talking about a midfielder. I'm talking about midfielder, somebody who has legs in the middle. For me, anyway. Well, hold on. Let me start that again.
Goretzka has legs, of course.
Pause.
He wasn't available in January.
Yes, he was.
He didn't want to
I did
leave.
a piece on it.
Oh, so did a load of Bayern Munich journalists and German journalists saying that he didn't want to leave.
What's about that?
Yeah. As I was saying, right, we need a midfielder who has legs in there. That's what I meant to say. That sounded quite mad, my last statement, to be fair. But yeah, as I was saying, I think we do need a midfielder, not elegant like Goretzka, because I think we've got, midfielders of that ilk, the likes of Eze, etc. But I think someone like Tonali.
One
No to
midfielder
Tonali.
that-
Why? Seb.
No. I wasn't saying no to that.
My bad.
What you were saying earlier.
Oh, okay. No,
No, of course I'll take Tonali if he's available.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I was going to say.
No, of course. Yeah, of course I'd have him. But we all knew in January he weren't available. I just
Like Goretzka.
We've got to make them available, Seb.
yeah, well, there you go. But in January, let's be honest, we ain't going to get him away from Newcastle.
So how are you getting Tonali, who's not available? But
Yeah.
I meant
so
to.
sorry, how are you getting Goretzka, who's not available?
Yeah.
Then?
Yes, he was available. He had 6 months of contract for crying out loud. 6 months of contract for crying out loud. Of course anyone with 6 months left on his contract is available. He's always available, no matter
just
what.
put an
they
article in
say.
here. Leon Goretzka stays at Bayern Munich despite lucrative Atletico offer.
Hello,
Oh my
hello.
God.
6 months left.
Yes, read the article. It tells you all you need to know.
When was that article written?
February the 1st, 2026.
Right, there you go. End of the window. Doesn't count. End of the
No,
window.
it says.
End
that if-
of the window.
You haven't even read it. How do you know what it says? You haven't read
Where
it.
did I write mine? Start of the window. And when was
What?
he offered?
This guy's a
Start
professional
of the
journalist,
window.
man. Oh my days. These are professional journalists talking about the fact he sourced turned down Atletico Madrid.
When did they offer that? Did that offer come?
In the transfer window.
They come at
Read
the
the
last
article.
minute. Of course they'll say no.
No, it doesn't say when it came in January. I'd have to read it
Come at
down.
the last minute, of course, or the last week, of course they'll say no. But if they come early enough, they'll say yes.
Well, again, it doesn't make any sense for him to have left.
I'll give you another example. Right.
Is that because Goretzka
back
did
in the
want to stay?
day, back in the day, I think it was in 2011. I think it was 2010, 2011, 2010. We desperately needed a keeper. Shay Given from Newcastle. World top class, underrated keeper. Perfect for Arsenal. Oh, but start the window. First week and two. Oh, no, not available. No, he won't be sold. No, won't be sold.
Why are we talking about the January transfer window?
Listen.
In March?
Listen.
I agree.
Let me finish.
Sorry.
Man City. The same window, a week before the window starts. Man City come in. Bang, he's gone. Bang.
I love the way he says "bang," by the way, with some conviction.
And all Arsene Wenger said, "Oh, Shay didn't want to leave. Man City come in, bang, gone."
I've just looked
Rocket science.
I've just looked it up, and the reason he became available was because Newcastle had to sell for financial reasons.
Why didn't
Shay
Arsenal do
Given.
that early in the window? And why didn't Arsenal do that when we were linked with him? And we needed a keeper desperately at that time because we were sticking up with Almunia and that nonsense.
But what's this got? I mean,
What are we
you
talking
guys-
about?
It's done. Well, give
Why are we
Bayern need the money. Bayern needed the money. Otherwise, he would have gone on a free. So surely Bayern would have taken some cash. They even didn't want to go until City came in. Bang, gone.
Again, Newcastle's finances changed, and it was 15 years ago.
Doesn't matter. I can give you more. I can give you loads more.
Yeah, but
Don't.
so far none of them have been accurate.
It has been accurate. I've said you everything that's accurate. You just
Well,
don't
just
really-
proved it's not with Goretzka and Shay Given. With a very quick Google search, it took me
He was
seconds.
available.
Shay Given.
Because of
What
telling
about
you,
a
it
time
can be
machine? Gone
done.
back to 2010.
It can be done. And we desperately needed that player at that time.
Was that
These three legs are bloody lovely, by the way.